Hi guys, it's Nick and welcome to my channel. I'm not sure if you realize, but Flower Bomb sneakers have been blowing up the past month. So they're just sneakers with floral embroidery on them. It started off with this Gucci sneakers right here, and since then there are lots of floral inspired versions that's been going around. So today I'm going to show you a very cheap and easy way how you can customize one for yourself. So let's get started. We'll first go through all the different materials you need. First thing is obviously a pair of shoes. Any shoe of your choice really, but I've got this pair of black Adidas Stan Smith right here. Then I got this reversible embroidered jacket from Stradivarius for only £15. After a lot of online shopping and hunting on Etsy, I realized it's a lot cheaper to buy a piece of clothing with lots of embroidery on it rather than to get individual patches off Etsy. Then you need a heavy duty glue. I'm using the Evo Stick Impact Adhesive. This glue works really well with fabric and leather, and it's super cheap on Amazon, so I recommend this one. You also need a pair of scissors, a pencil or silver pen depending on the color of your shoe, and finally some black sticky tape. The first step is to cut out all the embroidery from the piece of clothing you've got. If you've got individual patches, then feel free to skip this step entirely. If not, carefully cut out the embroidery from the cloth and be careful not to cut too close to the edges as the thread may all come loose. So leave a thin margin but try to be as accurate as possible. It might also be easier to cut from the underside, so take your time and do this part really well. Next step is to decide how and where you want to place your patches. This is where you can get super creative, and it's the part I enjoyed the most. I'll try out many different layouts and take pictures of them before deciding on one final layout, so you can do the same. And don't be afraid to cut out parts of the embroidery that doesn't really fit. It's more important that the design fits the flow rather than trying to use the patches as they are. After you have decided on a layout that you like, use some tape to temporarily fix your design so you can try on the shoes to see how they'll look on you, and also to get ready for the next step. After you're absolutely sure of your design, use a pencil or a pen, I'm using a silver pen here, to trace out your design onto the shoe. This is again another part that you need to be really meticulous, so take your time, and it's important you ensure that the tracing you make is hidden by the patch. So do not outline the patch, but rather draw at a slanted angle so your tracing is directly under the patch. Once you're done with that, you should have something like this. Next, you'll want to apply glue within the lines you've drawn. Again, I'm using the Impact Adhesive glue from Evo Stick. If you had troubles coloring within the line when you're a child, this step might be slightly challenging for you. The glue I'm using is not super runny, so I've got very good control over where I'm placing it, and I'm putting the glue right to the edge of the line. And because this glue needs to be dry before it works, I'm not too worried about putting too much glue that it overflows when I stick the patch on. And I'm doing exactly the same thing with the patches. I'm ensuring that the edges are also covered in glue. This step is very much dependent on the type of glue you're using, so do read the instructions very carefully so you don't mess anything up. Mine says that it has to be dry to touch before sticking both surfaces together, so that's what I'm doing. And the last step is to carefully put those two surfaces together. The keyword here is carefully, because although the glue was dry to touch, it somehow forms a super strong bond once the surfaces meet. So I'm being very careful here, and I suggest you do the same. And finally, I'm just compacting the patch to the shoe to remove any air bubbles that were trapped underneath it, and that's it, you're done. I hope this super short tutorial has been useful for you guys. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I'll go through them and answer them. And if you're going to try out this project, I would love to see what you come up with. So tag me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like this video, share it, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. If you'd like to see more DIY videos like this, again, do let me know so I know what you guys want to watch. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!